Hey everyone, Steve here. I picked up this 15-pound rock tumbler off eBay. I think I paid about $160 for it, somewhere around there, and then paid $20 in shipping. I think all in I had right around $200. So I thought I'd go ahead and unbox it and let's see what we have in there. So I was able to get it unpacked. Came pretty well packed with foam pieces on each side of it and then wrapped completely in plastic. So packaging was good, no damage to the unit. It does look like it's probably in a light aluminum or steel framework, powder coated blue, or at least mine was. It came with a PVC barrel, end cap, centerpiece, and another flange down here on this side with a rubber top and a clamp. And it looks like it was around 7 millimeters is what my socket was that I used to get this off. And then we can take a look on the inside. A few ridges in there might cause a problem with grit being stuck in there, but I think if you rinse it out really well multiple times, I don't think that grit staying in there will be a problem. It also came with a extra belt, which I believe is going to be on this side, is what contains the motor. And then it also came with 2 extra bearings, which is useful in case they do wear out. They give you 2 to replace. And then a booklet of instructions, and then the power unit, which allows you to control power from minimum off, and here to click, all the way up to a maximum speed. I'll plug it in and we'll see how fast the thing turns. It looks like stainless steel bars in there, pretty smooth action. They have a piece of rubber or plastic sleeving over it that will probably protect the barrel from rubbing, and everything. This one here is a little bit tighter, but that one there is probably connected to the motor. This one here is free spinning. So other than that, I think we're good, and I'm going to go ahead and plug this in real quick and just to see how quick that thing turns. So we can turn it off, we can turn it on. Looks like that's max speed right there. So I'm going to put that barrel on it and just see how fast that thing spins. Of course, it's not loaded, so it's going to slow down once we load it up. Yeah, so it's spinning there. I can always figure out what the RPMs will be once I get it loaded, and I can put that in the other portion of the video once I get everything set where I want it to sit and load it up with rocks. So we'll see you at that point. So I have the new 15-pound barrel all set up here. I filled it about 3/4 full of rocks and water about 1 inch below the top of the rocks. I weighed it, and it was right at 10 pounds. So I figured I want to push it with the full 15-pound capacity, and just decided to go with about 10 pounds. I then put 15 scoops of stage 1 media in it, and so we'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and let it run for 7 days, and we'll check it out at the end of that week. Hey everyone, Steve here. So I went ahead and pulled the 15-pound tumbler barrel off today and rinsed off the rocks, and actually had quite a few that were good enough that I think I can pass on to stage 2. So I went ahead and pulled those out, and I'll show you what I have. So here's one of the ones that I pulled out. Nice and smooth after stage 1. No nicks and cracks and crannies in there. That one's a good one. There's another one that I
pulled out. Actually had 30 of them, believe it or not, that I was able to pull out and move on to stage 2. So I was pretty happy about that. This one here. So I'll go ahead and get these here. We'll go back into the barrel for another round of stage 1, and we'll move the other ones on to stage 2. Happy Saturday. I also wanted to show the size of these. It's kind of a screwdriver for reference, but that's probably the 4 biggest ones that I've put in this barrel so far. Yeah, so that pretty much takes care of the 15-pound tumbler that I'm going to use. I'm really just going to use it for stage 1. I don't think I'll use it for anything other than that. I'll just use that to get the rocks ready to move on, and then I'll use my Lotto tumbler for stage 2, 3, 4, and polishing, stuff like that. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments and I'll get them answered for you. Thanks.